What's up, everybody, and welcome back to All Sports Media TV. I am your host, KJ the Great, and we got good news in the sport of boxing. As the PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, and GOLDENBOY Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya's promotional company, will be doing a joint venture. Hopefully everything goes smooth for this October, featuring, as you've guessed it from the thumbnail, Vergil Ortiz Jr. and Keith Thurman in a junior middleweight bout. And also there will be Arnold Barboza versus Frank the Ghost Martin in a super lightweight bout, 140. This will be Frank Martin's debut at 140. And he'll be taking on a really good punching, really good tough competitor in Arnold Barboza. Although he lost his last fight, that's okay. I think this will be a really good test for Frank Martin to see where he's at, because he's been out of the ring for a little over a year after his loss to Gervonta Tank Davis. And this will be Arnold Barboza. He's back in the ring pretty quick. He's been pretty active after his loss to Devin Haney. Now, for the main event, Vergil Ortiz and Keith Thurman, it's going to be a really good, interesting fight, I think. But the problem for me is that Keith Thurman has been relatively inactive for the better part of the last, 7-8 years. He's only fought 4 times. It's not to knock him or take away from his skill set. It's just the fact that he's been inactive, and he's going up against somebody who's pretty much ready to get a title shot or a big fight, and he's hungry for it, that being Vergil Ortiz. Now, granted, this is a big name for him and a good way to prepare himself for a potential fight with Jerron Boots Ennis, who just moved up, vacated his welterweight titles and moved up to junior middleweight. As Jerron Ennis has said, he'll need a tune-up or two to get things right, moving and ready for the next division. That's okay, I guess. But Vergil Ortiz, he's not going to wait around on that. I like this fight, and I like this setup with these guys. I think ultimately, with Keith Thurman's ability to move, his footwork and everything, he can make this fight a long, lengthy, really good fight with Vergil Ortiz. Punching power and his ability to try to cut the ring off, come forward, sometimes like a bull in a china shop. It makes for stylistically, it makes for a really good fight. And if he wins, it can show that he can deal with the style or styles of Jerron Ennis, who they were initially trying to make the fight with. Now, as far as Frank Martin goes, we have to really figure out where he's at mentally. We'll have to figure out, who he's going to be training with, because I heard he wasn't training with Derek James anymore. So we'll just have to wait and see on that type of fight, and I'll give you guys more info on that fight as it gets closer. The fight is scheduled right now to take place sometime mid-October. We just have to wait and see when they actually get it done. It's one of those fights that I'm not gonna miss. I can't wait to see myself, and I think everybody is wanting to see what the PBC is going to do as far as everything moving to Riyadh now, Riyadh season. Oh, damn. Riyadh season. So, but I think they're going to get this on a Riyadh season card, to be specific. I believe they're going to partner with Riyadh season. So we just have to wait and see as things as things develop more. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Do you like this fight for Keith Thurman? Do you like this fight for Vergil Ortiz? Is this a good fight for Vergil Ortiz? Let me know in the comments, man. Peace.